A quick video today. In my left hand I have obviously my iPhone with an Apple bumper. This is the official one which I got towards the end of last year, and in this hand is a cheap version which is clearly not from Apple. I've been using this for about 6 months and the back's starting to come away there, you can see, and it's generally just not very good. This cost over £30 with shipping. This one was £1.40. We have some instructions on the back. I'm really glad they included this diagram, otherwise I just wouldn't have known what to do. Especially that arrow, I mean, I might have pushed it in the opposite direction. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take this one off my phone. They are surprisingly similar. This one is the Apple one, this is the fake one. So it has the kind of metal buttons on the side that don't look like they're going to press quite as well, but who knows. Similarly on the top we've got the same kind of actual physical button there. You can't press it until it's on the phone, it doesn't work that way. So it's flexible just like the real one. I don't know if it's because it's new, but it doesn't feel quite as soft as this one. Kind of the Apple one bends a little bit more. The plastic feels a bit cheaper in here. The Apple one is a little bit lighter, the shade of grey is a bit darker in the fake one, but who cares about that? It's hardly noticeable. It looks as though the kind of opening, if I can even hold this in the camera, this is how useless I am at unboxings. I hold it over here. The kind of opening for this, the slot is the same size, but there's a kind of a bit around the edge. It looks a little bit bigger on the Apple one. Other than that, it is surprisingly similar for the price. I'm not sure if it will protect the phone as well, but I mean, come on, this thing's not going to protect your phone if you drop it on concrete. So as with the Apple one, you just have to stretch it over. Maybe mine is just more stretchy from use, but this doesn't seem to even fit, never mind, go on easily. You have to be careful with these, they can scratch the phone a bit. There we go, it's a very tight fit. The buttons, they work perfectly, they feel different, they actually feel more tactile. I suppose that's a good thing. So for £1.40, I'll put a link in the description to where you can buy one. This might be an option if you want an Apple bumper but you don't want to spend like £30, because that's ridiculous. This is harder plastic. I don't think it's going to absorb shocks quite as well. But if you're really worried about protecting your phone, I would not recommend Apple's anyway. You can get cases which are going to be a lot better and more suitable than this. So if you've got any questions, I mean, I don't know what you're going to ask about this. It's a bit of plastic. The buttons feel a bit more tactile. It's a little bit more black than grey. It doesn't fit quite as well. It's a lot tighter. It feels a bit cheaper, but what do you expect? This one's £1.40, this one's £30. If you want full protection of your phone, if you're really paranoid about it breaking, don't buy either of them. If you want something just to protect the edges a bit if you drop it from a few centimetres, then yeah, probably go for the cheap one. And as I said, this one's not brilliant either. It's starting to come away already. It's just a bit rubbish. So if you're going to buy something that's a bit rubbish, at least buy a cheap bit of rubbish.